Hello there! So since I've been in this house for about 2 weeks now, I feel like it would be a good idea to show you around the premises and tell you about all of the plans the guy who owns this place has for all of the rooms and like the future of the place.
But before showing you around, I should maybe give some background to what this house is. It's located in the north of Czech Republic, close to the German and Polish border, and the closest town is Novopaka, although Gicin is probably the nearest town that anyone has ever heard of. Oliver, who owns the house, took it over from his dad, and since he spent a lot of his childhood there, it's a very special place to him. So instead of just selling it on or keeping it as a summer house or something, he decided that he wants to turn the house into something greater. So first and foremost, he wants to host a festival there called Week 33. It will be taking place for a week, as the name suggests, with music, DIY workshops, and a bunch of other things. So this is the first focus of the house. The second one, once the festival is done, is to turn the house into a place that companies and other parties can rent and host workshops, weekend getaways, team building sessions, whatever they desire. And we can build a self-sustaining crew that takes care of those weekends and get time and resources to work on our own projects on the side. That's his long-term vision. But now to the house tour. So this is the path leading up to Deer Hill, the house that's supposed to be in the focus of everything. And as you see, there are a lot of hills here. Like, this is the part of Czech Republic where it's harder to find a flat surface than anything else. So let's go to the future stage area. This is where we will, I guess the name is self-explanatory. And the workshop that I had the task of cleaning up, but as you can see, it's probably not cleaned up enough, but that will probably sort itself out at some point. And the same goes for this. Not a lot to see here except a big mess. And this is where it gets interesting, because as you can see, we have a lot of pallets. I think there are around 1,000. So yeah, we have a lot of building material for furniture and small buildings and stuff. That's the plan, to turn them into those kind of things. As you can see, this is a good example. The plan here is to clear out the trees that's underneath here, so that you can actually get a good view of the hills. And then we have the stable area, I guess. It's not a big one, but I think this used to be used for horses and stuff. Yeah, you can hear that I'm good with the animal husbandry stuff. But this is also the area that will be used as a place to park your van and stuff for the festival that will be held here in the middle of August, in week 33, hence the name of the festival. So yeah, there will be a lot of space here for that kind of stuff, because space is what we have, basically. This is some more of the space. Not sure what it's gonna be used for, but I guess anything is possible when you have this much space and material. This is a bit interesting, because the plan here is for the festival to have outdoor cinema in this slope. So we will basically get rid of all of the high grass here and replace it with places to sit and a big movie screen. So this will look very different in less than 2 months.
So let's get inside. As you can see, it has this, or I guess you can't see because there's no light. Can I find it? Oh, I think it's here. Ah. Nothing is working properly here. Okay, we'll go without light. But this is the big hangout slash bar room. I guess this is one of the most complete areas right now, because we have a filled bar with the facilities to manage sitting guests. Yeah, I guess this isn't completely done, but there will be a couple of more benches and some more paintings on the wall and stuff. We will try to make this really cozy for the people buying a beer, wanting to have a nice place to sit. And this is one of the more incomplete rooms. To be honest, I don't really remember what we wanted to make this room into. Or yeah, I guess in the long term we want to make this an apartment that we can rent out or something. But there is a bathtub and stuff in here. And yeah, I guess a bidet. That's not every day in this part of Europe. But yeah, that's kind of it for this room. Not that impressive right now, but there is potential, as we like to say here. Then we get to... there's a toilet here in the dark. And this is like the utility room, I guess. Yeah, this is for heat and electricity and stuff. So not that interesting. Not that much potential either, I think. This is supposed to be like a food storage room, or like for kitchen stuff, I think. And yeah, this is just the laundry room. Not that interesting. Like, I think you have seen these kind of things before in a nicer package anyway. And this is the kitchen area. I guess this will be more primed to be able to handle big gatherings where people use the kitchen themselves when they rent the place for Airbnb or like a gathering, a business getaway or something. And this is I guess the proper lounge area. The proper lounge area, I should say. We're not launching any rockets from here yet, but there is potential. But yeah, this is like one of the nicest rooms on paper, but there's a lot of stuff here right now. So the plan is also to take planks from wooden pallets and put them in like a zigzag pattern all over this floor. So there's a lot of work to do here, but I think it will be nice when it's done. These two are not that interesting, to be honest. They are some of the most functional bedrooms we have, but this one is really interesting because this is one of the bigger renovation projects, I think. As you can even see in the stairs, like it's not somewhere we go that often, but I guess times will change at some point. So yeah, I think this is this has the project name The Shrine or something, because it's supposed to be a calm room where you can, like, I guess it can be used as a bedroom, it probably will, but it's also supposed to be a calm place where you can just, so yeah, where you can just get away for a while, do some spiritual stuff, I guess, and yeah, it's a pretty nice layout, but there's a lot of work to do here. And also, I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, but there are some martens up there. Like, not two or more guys named Martin. Like, it's this kind of predator animal kind of stuff where they sometimes move into the attic of an old house and eat the isolation and have kids on the attic and just cause a lot of ruckus up there. They happen to be just above my room, so I get to hear a lot from those small buggers. But yeah, hopefully we can drive them out soon and use the attic for like a sleeping area for the kids or something. But yeah, this is one of the bedrooms that need the most renovations, I think, because they are pretty much just torn out the whole bathroom, and it smells pretty funny here as well. Can we get some light here? Yeah, there's no floor, and I think we will need a plumber of some sort as well. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking stuff to do here. But I guess the rest of the room is functional at best. There's a nice platform for the cupboard, I guess, made of pallets. One of many things in this house that's made of pallets. And there are many more to come, I can tell you that much. And yeah, this is not fun, but this is my room. Very messy right now, but that's just how I live my life, I think. So yeah, I guess that's the complete house tour. There is another house as well, but it's not very interesting to look at right now. Or maybe we should. Yeah, we should. I guess there has been a fire there. And also it's supposed to be more for like purely living areas, and I don't think that's prioritized right now, so it's probably one of the last things that we will get to. But in the long term, where we hopefully manage to turn this into like a place that companies and fairly wealthy people, I guess, like private people, can rent this for business trips and getaways and stuff, then this will be an important part, because there's important living space here that will be able to host more people. But right now, this is the fire area, by the way. So this is a big living room in the second house. As you can see, it's a pretty nice space. But this is where the fire was, as you can see on the cracked glass and the burnt down balcony. So the plan is to build a new balcony here and obviously replace the glass as well, and just make this room a whole lot nicer, because it looks pretty rough now. And then there's the server room, not interesting at all. And there is a bathroom, I guess. No, yeah, I guess it's a bathroom, but it's not a toilet, if you don't mind going on that thing. This is a toilet, and this is just storage. And I guess this has been used by families for like having their kids sleep in here and having the parents sleep here. But I guess they might rethink this and turn it into something that's more suitable for business people and that kind of crowd. And then there's the kitchen here that is also pretty rough right now, but there's potential here too. as there always is with a house like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tour, I think. And there's a lot to do here. So if you are like a skilled carpenter or something and want to provide some knowledge or maybe even lend a hand, let us know, because there will be a lot to do here, obviously, as you can see with all of the junk and materials lying around. But yeah, that's pretty much been it for me. Thank you for watching.